We're here with Ride Director Ragan Williams, and in this informational segment, Ragan will discuss what the riders can expect at check-in when they arrive. So Ragan, when the riders get to Spruce Pine, what can they expect to see at check-in?
Yeah, so when riders arrive in Spruce Pine, they'll go to Riverside Park, which is where check-in is going to be. At check-in, we'll have tables filled out, and you'll walk up. We'll have the lines divvied up by alphabetical order. Just give us your last name. We'll look up your packet, which will look similar to this. We'll find your name. Inside this packet will be your rider wristband and your bike tag. Your rider wristband will go on either arm, doesn't matter which one, but we'll fix it there, and that tag has to stay on for the entire ride. Your bike tag will also go on your bike. It goes on just below the handlebars around the head tube, and that also goes on for the entire ride. The reason you have two tags is because if it's cool outside and you're wearing sleeves and we can't see your wristband, we can still see the one that's on your bike. So just make sure they're both visible. Also in your packet, you'll probably have some chamois butter, but you'll also have your cue sheets, which will be in there. Your cue sheets are your turn-by-turn instructions for the entire ride. That'll get you from point A to point B. Also in there, you'll have a label just like this. It'll basically tell you who you are, where you're from, what you're registered for, what your shirt size is, if you ordered a jersey, if you're doing transportation options, the meal plan, all that kind of stuff. So make sure you look at that real close and make sure it's all correct, because if you're missing a meal card, we want to make sure we get you a meal card. So just make sure everything's going to be in there. Your meal card, you'll also get your jersey, which you'll pick up if you pre-ordered it. If you're a non-rider and you have a vehicle, you'll have alternate route directions that'll get you from campsite to campsite without being on the routes. You'll also be given a parking pass, which has to be visible from your rearview mirror. You just hang this on there, and that way when you get into camp after 10:30 in the morning, this will get you into the camp. Remember, personal vehicles are not allowed in camp before 10:30 a.m.
So what about the riders that are taking the transportation before the ride from Atlantic Beach and from Cary? Will they check in at Spruce Pine, or will they get their check-in materials when they arrive at those locations?
Yeah, so if you're taking transportation option, whether you're leaving from Cary or Spruce Pine, we will offer a check-in option for you before you board the bus. So that way when you get into Spruce Pine, you don't have to do anything unless you have an error with your packet. On our website, we have a list of the people that are registered for transportation option. Make sure you check this list and make sure you're on the right bus, because if you're on the wrong bus, your packet is going to be in the wrong area. Also, if you choose at the last minute that you're not going to take a transportation option, you found another way to get to Spruce Pine, let us know, because if you were scheduled to be on a Spruce Pine bus from Atlantic Beach, your packet's going to be down Atlantic Beach, and if you get to Spruce Pine, you're going to wait for your packet. So make sure you let us know so that way we can transfer your packet. But everybody needs to arrive at the transportation option pickup site, whether you're in Cary at Slack and Spoken here or in Atlantic Beach, no later than an hour before your bus departure. There you'll check in, load your bike, and hop on a bus, and then you'll be on your way to the start of the ride.
And what about the riders that are staying in hotels? Another hotel tag will be included in the rider's packet. But what will they do with their bikes if they're leaving from the transportation options?
Yeah, so if you're leaving from Cary or Atlantic Beach on the bus transportation, you'll be given a tag if you're staying in a hotel in Spruce Pine. That tag will need to be affixed to your bike, and you need to write the hotel you're going to be staying in Spruce Pine and your cell phone number on the back of the tag. All the bikes that are tagged, when they get in Spruce Pine, we'll load them into a truck and then we'll deliver them to your hotel. And then once we deliver them there, we'll take them to the front, the main office of the hotel, and then we'll try to make a phone call and say, hey, your bikes have arrived. So we try to make it as simple as possible. When you get to Spruce Pine off of the bus, you'll take your luggage, which will be on the bus with you. You'll hop in the local shuttle. They'll take you to the Spruce Pine hotels, and then shortly after, when the bikes arrive, we'll deliver your bikes to the hotel.